What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Today I'm preparing for a live set, so I thought I would just kind of take you through the process of making some chord samples on my Assimil8or. So the Assimil8or for me is really good for like one-shots and longer samples, so vocal samples and chord samples and drums. You can use it for like synthesis stuff with phase modulation. It excels at that. I don't do that too often. Because those just aren't really sounds that I use too much, but I do use it for chord and vocal samples tons. So I thought I would just kind of run through making a cool chord sample for this beat that I'm working on. And then, you know, something that we can manipulate live with filtering and delay and things like that, and just kind of see where we go. So let's just dive into it. As you can see, I've got the Assimil8or here. This is my beat that I'm going to be running, that I'm going to be working with. So right now I have my Juno 106 plugged into these two cables. It's kind of, very tight wrap here. And then I do have instead of going out of 7 and 8 here, I'm going out of the master, and that is so we can monitor the synth. So when I go over to here and play the Juno, we should hear our synth. Cool, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the chorus. It's going to be a little noisy for a second. We're going to do a nice little chord sweep with this guy. Let's do it with that one. So all we got to do, we can do it while it's playing. We're just going to go into sample setup. We're going to make sure that we're sampling to channel 5. And this is going to go on to channel 5 and 6 because it's stereo. So it's coming out of these two outputs here, which are going through an overseer. And I'm just going to leave the beat running because I don't know why not, you know? And I think our levels are pretty good. If I look at this while I play, I can see that the levels are pretty solid there. So all we got to do now is hold sampling setup. And I'm going to record a sweep. So I'm just going to go through here and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It doesn't have to be on beat, but bring it down a little bit. And then we'll bring it back up. Okay, that was cool. Hit sample. Now we've got it. And I should be able to say, if we play it here, there we go, there's our sample. And I don't know where that chord's coming from. That's hilarious. Coming from this guy. Oh, because this Assimil8or did something weird there. Don't worry about it. We'll just go find our kick drum that we want there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we have this sample in here, and it can be filtered. So we want to go make sure our start point is like right where we want it to be. So I'm going to go find like a 0 crossing point. That will sound nice. Sounds like there's a tiny bit of gap there. Oh, it's probably from that chorus, right? Maybe? Who knows? Let's go a little further here. Oh, we're getting into it. There we go. Find a 0 cross. Okay. It's a little loud, so we're going to bring it down. I do have a bass line in this, but I don't know if I want to use that bass line or not. But now what we're going to do is we're just going to, there we go. That even sounds pretty nice, right? But just to give it a little bit more modulation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through here and I'm going to find start point. And you can see that's set to CVA. So I'm just going to leave that there. And then that's this Volterra knob. So I'm going to set this Volterra to 0 volts to 5 volts. And then we're just going to record some modulation. So now what we're doing is we're jumping in start point around. So this is the same trick as I did in my techno, or in a techno video, a video about techno. Same technique that I used with like a bunch of long, weird noise sweeps, but now with chords. And even when you filter this out, it sounds pretty cool. So now let's clear out that bass line, and let's bring up here what it sounds like. We're gonna take the sub out. And we'll just take this down to that A. That's better. And now you can hear when we sweep that filter up, we're letting more of that high end through. All right, cool. So let's get another sample here. This time we're gonna go to sampling setup, and we're gonna change it to be channel 7. We can leave all the same settings on there. And on this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record, I'm just gonna stop all this. I'm gonna record, instead of recording, we're in the key of A right now, A minor. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna do a C minor 7 chord, just like this. And so the reason I'm going to do this is because I want to pitch it down and get some aliasing going with the Assimil8or, inspired by the SP1200. So we're going to go sampling setup, we hold that, and then let's just grab, I think I'm going to do an inversion too, so like, that's all we need for that guy. I think I'm actually going to redo that one. Let's turn down the resonance a little bit, we'll turn down the envelope a little bit, and then on this one we'll go a little higher. There we go. So that's good. That should be on this output now. And so now to count down, we did C, so we got to go 1, 2, 3 semitones down to match that A, right? So we're gonna just hit it, go down. All right, let's try and go an octave down. Okay, I like that. We might need a high pass a little bit. Cool. Might be a little loud still. That's nice. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into mutate. We're gonna take this down to 12 bits, turn up the aliasing to like 85%. Now, if we listen to this by itself with no filter on it, you'll hear that crunch. And now let's turn off the chorus of the Juno since we're monitoring. We don't need that noise anymore. We don't need to hear that. But now check this out. So we've got, I'm just going to leave that open for now just so we can really hear it. So then what I might do for this guy is do more of like a longer like gate. And then we'll do a 2-bar pattern. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this guy, we're gonna say instead of start point, we're gonna make sure that's off, we're gonna go to pitch now, and we're gonna let the CV control the pitch on this guy. So then we're gonna do, like, I think it's this one. Okay, cool, so we'll clear that out. Start it on C, and then we'll go up like, I think maybe here. this needs to be 2-bar pattern as well, doesn't it? I guess the whole thing could be a 2-bar pattern. I thought it was. Okay, let's get this going here. Oh, I'm totally using the wrong thing. Okay, let's change that note. I think I'm gonna change this bass line one more time to do more of like a boom, 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 boom. So let's try that. Here, got a fly flying around, sorry about that. So now we're just going to clear that guy out. And then let's do like a sort of arpeggiation guy on this. So we're gonna go through here, find it. That one. Let's make sure let's do like 8 steps. Ooh, we gotta quantize that bad boy. And let's use our scale. Just do like that. Now let's do 3 octaves. That's every note. So now we should be able to go find some good notes for this guy. Out that filter, you really get that crunch of the assimilator. Just let it go. So that's it, that's a video. Super fun just to use the assimilator for chord samples and then get that like SP1200 kind of crunch out of it, as well as, you know, just like get some textures going with the start point modulation. So I hope that gives you some ideas and some inspiration. As always, please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.